We're gonna do a whole
All right.
respect.
We're live. Go.
Good murmuration morning. This is us starting our cool show that we're gonna do for you, like every day, Monday through Friday, and we'll talk about things that are of interest to us.
Just us.
Just us, and we find funny, and then we'll like
scary.
send you off with like a thought of the day. Yeah.
And
if you like it, then you'll watch it every day. Which camera is on? We don't even know. We'll flirt with both. Flirt with both cameras. Hey, baby, and you too.
Well, and,
Okay.
you're Jeannie.
I'm Jeannie, and this is Blake.
And I just wanted to get some things in order before we started.
Okay.
Like that's your side and this is my side. And if it helps, you know, to put a line like
you went like that.
Like,
You see that? You did like a diagonal thing, giving you more space. I think it needs to be a little bit more in the exact middle.
your hair
straight.
takes up too much space, so
Your ego takes up too much space. I can feel it pushing me over. It's like, dude. Like
I
that.
just want to make sure I have, you know, the space I need because I have, you know, kind of a large chin.
Interesting.
So I need bigger
Maybe
space.
maybe we need to change the tablecloth and have it like a blocks of color. Like your color would be one color and my color would be the other, and then there would be no question. We remember this from being children in the back of a car, and mommy and daddy would do this. And I have to say, I think I shared this with you before. If your air is perceived to be better than my air, I have no problem going like this. And taking your air from your
She just
side.
took, see, that's why I need space. I need a line. She
But
just
that
took my
doesn't stop
air.
me from taking the things that are, that can go through the permeable membrane of the imaginary line.
Oh, God.
Just saying. Just saying.
That is a definition of what?
Ready?
Hell.
Of hell.
The back seat.
Oh,
The back seat is
now
hell.
we're theological hell.
Yeah.
Gehenna.
You would be.
The burning trash heap of existence.
And I yell to the front seat of the person who owns the car.
Right. Separation from God. Hell is right. Separate from God. Being in the place where God is not. So is God the driver?
God owns the car.
God owns the car.
And you think you own the back seat
And the back seat is hell?
when you're in it.
Oh, that's like so mean. Dude, I'm scarred. I might not ever recover from that. Ever. Right, so we need to bring this back round to having all the, since it's murmuration, and a murmuration is a collection of starlings when they do that fantastic flying in the sky. And don't forget, go to murmurationministry.org. That's where you need to go to just sort of be part of this fun new ministry that we're doing here, right? Anyhow,
I don't believe in hell anyway, but just
okay. Well,
just a side note.
that's a whole extra show.
It was just kind of fun.
That's a whole show. That's a whole week of shows.
Good.
That's a whole that's a whole week of Sundays of shows.
Great.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna stay with the bird imagery, and I'm gonna refer to you all as fledglings. Isn't that nice? Starlings. No, just starlings. So little starlings. We want you to all start your day, if you actually do watch this in the morning, or your night if you watch it in the afternoon, whatever. But we do want to have a little bit of something to make you think in a theological way.
excellent.
Excellent. So, right? Yeah, because you are the salt of the earth. You are it. Not you're going to become it. Not you used to be it. You are it. And you are
The light.
the light of the world. And so look, I got stuff to make candles. You can pick what color you want, Blake.
Oh, I think the lavender's like.
Lavender.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to go with this sort of, what is this color? Puce. This is actually puce. In case you've ever wondered what puce is, this is it. It's like red, purple, maybe a touch of brown. It's pretty, but the name puce doesn't make you think it would be pretty.
When you light the candle, do you get quiet?
Oh man, you are so...
Okay, what do we do?
You know, I think this was from like Happy Days. There was a line where they said, when you least expect it, expect it. So, Blake, when you least expect it, expect it. It's totally
Thank you.
my
You
show.
trimmed
This
my
is
wick.
my house. I trimmed your wick. Okay, and now I'm going to trim this wick. Do you know how to do this?
No.
Okay, so don't start before I tell you. No, you're doing the wrong thing, Blake. Watch this. You just put it right on the very edge of the end, and you just press it a wee bit.
A wee bit?
Yeah, with the end of the wick only coming off on one side, not on both sides.
And you press it in?
Yeah. Thusly. You press it in thusly. Look at that. I pressed it in. That sticks. Good job.
Stuck.
Good job. And now, very carefully, very cannily, you just... Cannily, be canny with it. You roll it up the way.
Up the way.
Up the way, and then you just gently keep rolling. It's a process of making a candle. This is beeswax. Can you smell it?
I
And
do. It
smells
feels
really
good.
beeswaxical.
I just want to rub it on my face.
I can do that for you. It's nice.
No, you know.
It smells
chap
good.
lip.
It's you never
You
got
just
it at the lip.
light the candle and
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
good.
2
That's
in 1.
good. So we're making these lovely beeswax candles, and we're thinking about the bees and how hard they work to make this beeswax.
How did the bee make a like lavender color?
Oh, I think
that's interesting.
I know. I think he had help from a person. I think a person helped that. I think they take the beeswax and they slice it into slices.
They slice it into slices.
Into slices, and then they color it, and then people buy it and make it into candles. And there was a time, right, in history of the church when they would dedicate all of their candles for the church on the day when people, pagan people before Christianity, noticed it was starting to get nice and light again.
Mm-hmm.
That's this usually the second day of February, and that was called Candlemas.
Candlemas.
Yep. And so on Candlemas you both see what the animals are doing.
This is hard work.
It is, if you do it right. If you do it real fast, it's not hard. It just makes a really junky candle. But anyway, on Candlemas is also when like you check and see if the groundhog is going to wake up. So the pagans were looking at that day as a day to see when spring was coming and when the light was coming back. And then the church thought, oh, that's a good holiday. We should do something on that holiday too. Let's dedicate the light of the church on the day when we are noticing the light in the garden being different. Yeah?
Isn't
that interesting little factoid for you?
You are full of factoids.
I kind of am. I used to be really... I was the person no one wanted to play Trivial Pursuit with.
All I ever
there were people
said...
better than me. I wasn't the best, but I'd never liked the people that were better than me. That's horrible, but true.
I only had one.
I've grown since then. I'm not as much of a jerk as I was back in the Trivial Pursuit
I only have
days.
one answer for Trivial Pursuit.
What?
Ethel Mertz.
Ethel Mertz. From I Love Lucy?
Yeah. It's a great answer.
Ethel Mertz, but it's sometimes a
I
wrong
never get
answer.
any. It's always the wrong answer. There's one.
You know what? I bet there's one card where that is the right answer. I bet there is. I haven't played that game in a long time.
I'm awful.
Anyway,
I like to lose it. Make everybody mad.
So if you're the light, right? Like this candle will eventually be the light of whatever room we light it in. But if Jesus says to you, you're the light, not you're going to be the light or you used to be the light, but you are the light. So don't go under a bushel because that would be weird. Go up high on a hill like a city, lit up. Or like in a room, go on a lampstand, right? That's something to think about. It's not that you should be. Why don't you think about it and become the light? It's you actually are already.
You already are.
And look at that, dude. You're
How
going
do
into
you
your
like
day
it?
thinking, I'm the light. I'm not the dark, I'm the light. So how about that? Yay! Look at our candles. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Blake, for making a beautiful Lenten colored candle, even though it's not Lent yet. Oh, they could be lightsabers. Wow. Right. We're wrapping it up.
wow.
How should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
How should we wrap it up for today?
You're easy. I just have to
our
stand
producers and
here
directors have said, wrap it up. What are we going to say? Have a great day. Be the hands and feet of Christ. Don't be another body part.
Light your light.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
See ya. Okay, close it.
Oh my God.